Agumwa. Good evening. How are you?
Esther.
Yes, sir. Welcome.
How are you doing?
Fine.
That's good.
Thank you.
I can see that your country is full of bad news.
It's our country.
And no thanks to your party.
Which party? Barrister, you've been saying this thing and now some people actually think you're serious by saying that I belong to APC. I don't belong to any political party.
Are you not their women leader?
I'm not anybody's women leader.
In VOP.
I'm not chopping any money. Nothing is happening. There's nothing that is
Do you want to tell me that APC is all about chopping money?
If you're there, you chop money now. They're the ones enjoying you. If you're APC now, you enjoy money.
I thought it's about defending them.
Defending them without anything.
Well,
some people are collecting the money and doing another thing. Some people are really defending. They keep saying, Esther, Barrister, stop selling this narrative.
Okay,
I don't belong to any political party.
Then
it's so bad that if you see some posts, they'll be like, Esther is truly in APC. Oh, Esther is deflecting Barrister Darlington's question because she's an APC.
Yes.
She doesn't do that.
Yes.
Professional standing.
That's the that's the big idea. I want to let them know.
That what?
That you're a member of the...
I am not any member. Barrister, what's your own political? You're in ADC. You have collected dollars from Atiku.
Oh my God. Esther, why do you say we should not discuss Dave Umahi and his Curtis whatever?
Is that the one that will pique your interest?
Why not, if not?
Why is that one of interest to you?
These are matters of the heart, though.
Barrister, culture. Why is that one of interest to you?
Makahen does on. We need to. It is a minister, and he's still in office.
So not today.
We should say it until Tinubu here is and ask them to continue.
Nothing. When the one of Akpabio came out, did they do anything?
To go and continue with the girlfriend, and when he's done, he can come back to his job. Is that not the best thing?
The best thing?
Yes, now.
They said the woman they talk, she
so
talk,
you have enough time to discuss with her.
You say that anytime you want any contract, whatever with him, first of all ask for coitus, and that it's not the first time she will hold on to your money, blah blah blah. David Umahi has come out to say it's not like you are Natasha, she's pretty.
In fact, Natasha should sue him for this. So Natasha is now a sex symbol, Abi.
Apparently, no.
You can imagine. The leader, in fact, that woman should take action against Dave Umahi. Why would you describe her in such a manner? She's not a sex symbol. Is she Mona Lisa?
She's appealing. It's normal for a man to compliment a beautiful woman, but in the context of what he said is actually wrong. And on such a forum, he actually said it when the press were asking him questions.
Yeah, why would you use that? Why do you use that? If I were the husband, I would react.
The people who don't imagine things for that woman, for that thing.
They don't address her finish in the public. I remember when they were trying to clear Bianco Juku. They left and was talking all sorts of things there.
Please,
in the chamber.
Hold on, Barrister. People on YouTube are saying they can't hear me. Please, if you can hear me on YouTube, kindly indicate. I don't know if it is YouTube or if it's your device. Thank God, can you hear me on YouTube? Okay, so I think it's your device. On YouTube,
let them cross check.
I think this is 180-7. 180-7. I think you should check your device. Maybe you turned it very low, either your laptop or your phone or your whatever. So maybe you bring it up. All right. I even had to change the microphone so that I'll be sure that we're going out live. And if you're on WhatsApp, kindly indicate to me that you can hear me loud and clear. All right. Okay. Very good. Barrister, you were saying?
Yes, so you don't use such things to make comparisons because the woman is a married woman. And you need to respect her status instead of using her for that kind of,
So in other words, if it was Natasha that made such an allegation now,
they would have, you can imagine. You have gotten a big catch and something like that. And I'm sure wherever Akpabio is, you will be grinding. If you asking him, greeting at the man and say, what are you trying to say? All of them there say, I don't know what they are doing.
Wahala,
Maybe the lady is distracting all of them.
I don't know, and she covers up well, She even wears veil like she's a Muslim.
Yeah, they don't want to hear. They don't want to hear.
Is you know you people that like I don't know what's with you people and yellow purple.
He will ask God though. It is there we are wired though. He told us to go and multiply for him, and
so that
the man is very wise. The wise man.
Oh my God.
That's why he did not put meter there. If not, some people say before they got married, the meter would have run out. I said, God have planned everything. That man is very, very wise. Can't you see? He even keep it in a place that is hidden. Yet men will look what they will do everything to get through. Can't you see?
You do everything to get through.
You get now? If it's maybe anywhere exposed, hey, every day things will happen, no.
Berries all over the place.
So God is a wise man.
All right, well done.
And to make sure that the system is stabilized, he said that it is only a man that can divorce a woman for infidelity.
But a woman cannot divorce a man.
For waiting.
Now, wow.
When he gave the man the power to multiply.
So, and then the woman is not given power to multiply.
You multiply in your husband's house.
You know what?
But the man can spread his white oak all over the world.
That is another conversation for a different context. Because barrister, in that one, we will not leave this place.
Because I'll
be a lawyer with my counter argument.
Listen,
strip you down.
Can't you see? A man can travel from here to anywhere in the world. Before he will come back, he would have fathered 3 or 4 children.
A woman can do the same thing.
When you if you travel as a married woman, by the time 6 months, we will know that yes, something has happened. But in that of a man,
they are doing gender changes now. You meant to put womb beside this misgender.
No, science cannot
replicate that.
I don't know. Science cannot.
Okay,
a man can sow his wide oak all over the world.
You don't reach ozone. You don't do.
And you
now that kind of talk they sweet you.
No, we are trying to analyze.
No, go finish for your mouth.
We are trying to analyze issues.
That is not an issue to be analyzed.
Do you know how many of them are all over the world?
Including you.
8 billion human beings.
You don't do. I don't know where it was the energy by this time, by this age.
Who told you?
Oh, so you get power.
Under 30.
Under 30. Nothing, man.
This one is a powerhouse.
US.
My last victims are in the maternity ward.
Okay. Let me bring you back in line.
Are you not the one that started?
I didn't start anything. Now that particular conversation where you will start, because that's what you like. Mr. Donald Trump don't say he would like to be the one to choose the next Iran leader, and there were talks that this was also the plan. And now all of those countries that Trump has been changing their leader have one common thing, and that is oil. And he wants to control who they have relations with. The talks that spanning back to Libya, that was precisely what took place. The same thing that happened also in Iraq. All of these leaders who wanted a nationalistic view to the natural resources, especially with oil, they come and do what you call a regime change. They tag them, they call them terrorists or tag them as possibly undemocratic. And the next thing, their soldiers come, they do a fell swoop, change the government, and in most instances, they leave the country in catastrophe. They're saying that that's basically how Libya fell. The same thing happened with Afghanistan. It's so funny that we've not been getting the updates with the fights between Afghans and Pakistans, because it was I think 2 days those ones declared their own war before, Israel, US, and then with Iran. And it's also funny that all these persons who are supporting Iran have not told us if they are supporting Pakistan or Afghanistan. These are 2 Muslim countries, so it's funny that nobody's speaking aside or talking about that. But Trump is saying that he intends to determine who becomes the next leader of Iran. And there are fears that the same thing could be replicated here, despite the fact that this government of the day cooperated with, the American government, and they have about 200 troops here. I'm wondering what those troops are actually doing with the resurgence of insecurity and how these terrorists have been taking down military bases. Who is providing them information of where these bases are? And the Air Force that came to kind of do their thing actually garnered more casualty when they tried to bomb the fleeing terrorists. So what's your take on that?
Esther, I have advised Muslim leaders to come together and call a meeting and advise themselves because of what is going on. Because 99% of the terrorists, they profess the Muslim religion. Nobody is in doubt about that. They should not come and tell me that they don't know them. Those people are not Muslim. If they are not desecrating your religion and you are keeping quiet, Esther, how do you want me to believe that you don't know what they are doing, you don't know who they are?
Okay.
It's not possible. This thing is becoming uncontrollable now. This is the time for them to come out and talk. To prove to me that, yes, they don't like what is going on, Esther. Is that not the best way to say it? Come out, call a meeting, denounce it. Because this insecurity, it will not all go well for everybody at the end of the day.
Okay.
Look at Saudi Arabia, the seat of the Islamic world. Look at how peaceful that place is. And that's why people go for pilgrimage there. Esther, do you know how much Saudi Arabia raking every year because of this pilgrimage? Look at how much they are selling in oil. So, if that place, the seat of the Islamic world, worldwide, can be that, why can't you copy the same thing for God's sake? Look at all the other peaceful religious states and how fast they are moving in technology, in development, in everything. Look at Dubai. Dubai has become the center of tourism, almost. Please, why can't you copy all these things? Why can't the people, the real leaders of this religion call their people to order and say, let us change?
Which people are you referring to?
I mean the Muslim leaders.
Okay, should I give you an instance now? Did you hear of one of the clerics who was suspended? I think was it yesterday
that
or
one
today?
is criticizing.
He called out the government, especially in the areas bedeviled with insecurity. He said that they are not doing anything. They are all focused on politics. And he also made reference to the fact that with all they promised them in at least the APC specifically, that they lied to them, that they deceived them. And the president himself, even if he's a fellow Muslim, he's not delivering on the promise of securing their lives. That rather than focusing on governance, it's more about politicking. And because he made that statement and called out the president and some of these politicians in government, they now decided to suspend him, that he's trying to incite the people against the government. How? So, which brings to the fore, if people are complaining by saying that the leaders and the clerics don't speak, this is one person who publicly spoke because he was obviously frustrated. And you can see what has happened. So, would you understand if others decide to keep mute?
Now, if others, those who suspended that cleric should suspend themselves. Because they are in support of what is going on. Seriously. I thank God, whatever that man said, I've said it here severally. True or false?
True.
I have called them out openly. Because I know it is the owner of a mad dog that will rein in a mad dog. If you buy a dog in your house and the dog is becoming, you are the one that will call this, come on, sit down here. And the dog knows the owner. He will listen to your voice. So if you are not doing anything against it, that means you are in cahoot with them. You are complicit. Why are you pretending about it, for God's sake? Why are you pretending that in a time of Ramadan, a holy month, these things are happening? That means you have desecrated your religion. How can you now tell people, how can you now preach to people that this is a peaceful religion? Why will anybody believe you? These are issues that you are not looking into. The Muslim leaders should call themselves to order. They should come together and tell their boys to stop this thing. It's not working. It will never work. It will never work. Rather, it will spark a religious war in Nigeria if they are not careful. These are the things we have been saying here. You cannot be telling me that you are peaceful, Meanwhile, I'm not seeing any peace in you. Every day, every day of the year, you are planning insecurity, you are planning killing, you are planning disaster, you are planning whatever. Can't you sit down and think of the way forward? How your youth can develop, how they can grow into a responsible human being, instead of grooming them to be terrorists. And you see all this is, you don't think it's anything. Look, Esther, it is the infamy we committed yesterday that is haunting us today. Is that not true? Now, this one that are going on now, Esther, in the near future, it will now germinate and bear another fruit entirely. So, at what point are we going to have peace in Nigeria, Esther? Tell me. If these things are going on today, when do you think it will stop? For us to move forward in life, look at where we are as a country. Anytime they do this, their indices, we are always at the bottom rung. The world deadliest place to stay, the world deadliest place to practice a Christian religion, the world deadliest place to, when did Nigeria come to this sorry state, Esther? And the people behind these things, they are just pretending as if they are not the. So if you are not the one, who is behind it? Who is behind it? You are blaming Donald Trump. Look, Esther, I will not be surprised. Okay, Esther, I will not be surprised.
Okay, about the fact that
I am telling you, because the only way.
Because of what is going on in the other countries.
Exactly, because nobody wants this type of thing.
Because the reason why this theory is coming up is that any country that he shows interest, that's what he does.
Then look at it this way. Donald Trump may be looking at the possibility of the terrorists setting up a camp in Nigeria.
Setting up a camp?
Yes, setting up a camp. No, not that kind of camp. I mean, setting up their headquarters.
But with this guy, states actually in the north, with this guy, flag to say that they're in charge of the territory.
Good. With this guy that have been dislodged in Iran and other places in the Middle East, they can find a safe haven in Nigeria. And what do you think will happen? The best time to tame a lion is when it is in infancy. You see a lion, the best time to tame it is when it is growing up. Not when you have a fully grown lion.
Possible? The president's wife went for a breakfast. She was invited. Trump actually was quite happy with her visit.
Just a simple diplomatic courtesy. It doesn't.
You don't think so?
The woman is a non-state actor, so Trump is just respecting her. You know that.
Did you say she's a non-state actor?
What is she? Is she holding any office?
She's okay. All right. Go on.
She's not holding an office in Nigeria. And so Trump is just commending her. After all, she was invited to that breakfast meeting. Is that not true? She was invited. And so he needed to show some respect and decorum. I mean, it doesn't change anything. I am beginning to think that there is a reason why Tinubu invited America and Nigeria. They are not telling us.
No, they wanted to confront on the spot.
I said there's a reason. There is a reason why he allowed them to come here. After all, they invited 200 of them. Is that not true?
Yes.
They didn't come on their own. No. So since they came and things are happening like this, don't you think that there's something untoward that these guys are planning? With all this killing and when did Donald Trump talk?
But Barrister, there is something that I want us to think about. Because in all of this, in as much as people are happy with whatever, Nigerians are not feeling the military guys here. The US military guys that were brought in. That's one, too. Is it possible that there is more that America wants?
I just told you
because with all of those countries currently undergoing a regime change, they have one thing in common, and that's oil.
I don't think America need your oil, Esther.
Okay.
Are you going to? I don't think so. They are pumping almost 11 million.
Already, we've traded off our oil.
So, I mean, what did they need their oil for? They don't. America is not interested in all those things. So, because I can give you examples of places where they have their bases, and they are doing so well in their economy and everything. Germany is there. Japan is there. South Korea is there. Look at South Korea. Look at what they did to their president the other day. So it's not everywhere that you can say America is the afterward. No. They want peace to reign because if anything should happen today, America will bear the greater burden. True or false?
They want peace to reign, or they want to be in control?
Not just in control. Yeah, like all these places where there is peace. Are they disturbing them? Are they controlling them? Look at it yourself now. Are they controlling the German economy or Japanese economy or other places? Why is it that it's always Africa that you people you are paranoid? Whenever you see somebody coming to help, you begin to suspect. All the places that America have made a good name for themselves, you are not talking about them, Abi. I mean, economies that have grown because America came there to bring peace. You are not talking about them. Look at where the economy, we are talking of almost $40 trillion economy. $40 trillion economy. And you are here. Who else in the world have that kind of economy? Mention. So they are more than enough to take care of things. They are just trying to make sure that another third world war does not occur, because America will bear the greater burden. Prevention is better than cure. Is that not what they say? They know. And they know that if they don't stop these terrorists, they may grow into something that, in fact, the world may not even be able to contain. That is just the truth. Look at all the Arab nations. Have they said anything against America in what they are doing in Iran? I find it difficult to understand why these Arab nations, whenever they have small change with the oil money, instead of them to use it to develop their economy, develop their people, make it a better place like Dubai and all these other places, they will start thinking of spreading terrorism. They will start thinking of using the money to do things that will bring problems to the world. Iran is known to be the terrorist sponsor in the whole world today. Iran is known to be the sponsor of terrorism in the whole world today, and they're even proud of it. So why would any country that has the capacity allow them to continue? Why? Do you know what will happen if Iran now grow bigger than this, sponsoring terrorism everywhere?
What?
It's because you don't have an economy.
We don't have an economy.
You don't have an economy, is that? Is that not true? Because your crude have been sold.
So are you saying we don't have any crude?
You have.
Most of our crude have been taken off?
Yes.
Sold off or borrowed on loan?
Of course. That's why Dangote is important. Is that not a fact? So, when I told you don't have an economy, show me now. Show me sample. It's not by talking. Show me sample. Where is your economy today? All this rebasing, they are using it to blackmail all of us. That Naira is now 1,300. But cedis is just 17 cedis to $1. The South African rand is about, I think, 18. Those people, they are not celebrating, they are not clapping their hand. Though. Then you, 1,300, and you are clapping and celebrating. When you took over, how much was the exchange rate? Esther, please, don't remind me of this scene. Don't remind me, because we are going to quarrel. The exchange rate was 197 naira per dollar when they took over. True or false? So if you return it back to that, what is wrong with it? Was it not a government that brought it to that level? That was why things were cheap. That was why you could buy rice at 7,000 naira per 50 kilogram. All those days, you have forgotten all of them, Abi, and you are celebrating this mediocrity. No, tell me what you are enjoying today that will say, yes, we have an economy. Something is happening somewhere.
No, but my question is, I thought the essence of having Dangote refinery with us is all prices be affected.
Esther, these things are happening because you don't have an economy. Your economy is tied to the vagaries of international market.
Exactly.
You don't have an economy. If you have, there should be safety measures around that your economy. Up to 5 ranks of safety guards. Before it will break to the first one, the second one, the third one. You would have recovered yourself and bounced back. But here, you don't have any. That's why one small, tiny shift in the international market, Nigeria economy will start shaking. Have I not cleared myself now that you don't have an economy? These other countries that are making money out of this international market vagaries, who are they? I don't know human beings.
Yeah.
Oh, so what are you telling me here? You don't have an economy. Your economy is tied to international market, so they can play kalo with you. Yes, now whenever they want somebody to harass, or when they want to catch cruise economically, they will look for Africa and Nigeria markets, and tell you what they want and what they want you to do, and you will do it because you don't have any power of your own economically. You don't have. All this noise you are making about the giant of Africa, now for mouth too.
Are you for real? Not for mouth?
Now for mouth, I didn't see anything. If you cannot control ordinary insecurity in your country, somebody has to come here. And where there is no peace, how can you make progress? Tell me. Mention one country in the whole world that is booming in a state of insecurity. Mention that country. So you can see it is getting worse. Just that the government don't want to accept the truth. They don't want to accept the truth.
All right.
And it's very bad.
Long-standing dispute over oil prospecting license following a settlement agreement between the federal government, ENI, and Nigerian Exploration Limited. This was an announcement made at the presidential villa in Abuja, attended by the chief executive officer of ENI. So you say the Tinubu administration has done well in resolving that?
It didn't. Esther, I need to see the details. Because I remember when they told this in ENI to divest and divest their investment and surrender to a particular company.
Okay.
Or else that particular OPL for 245, they will not give it to them. It happened here. I don't know why people forget. So who is that company?